Kim Kardashian is making headlines yet again, and this time it seems she's upset a handful of people online as per usual. Nothing new here, guys. Just another Kardashian controversy where one of them does something that upsets a lot of people. They make some Instagram post apology written by their PR team and then mention some charitable donation, and then we all move on. It's nice to see the world is finally healing again. Things are getting back to normal, you know? For a while, the masks, the pandemic, and now the Kardashians are back and just doing this. So it's good, you know? It's good to see. Now, on a more serious note, this isn't the first time Kim has been accused of cultural appropriation, and likely won't be the last. However, why she's the only one facing backlash is also somewhat questionable. I'm gonna tell you guys all about it right now on IO. Smash that like button for your boy, because you know this is gonna be a spicy video. And let's go. Or as Chris Brown once said, let go. Alright, so as we know, the Kardashians are just headline machines. If we're not talking about Khloe, it's Kim. If it's not Kim, it's one of the Jenners. Love them or hate them, you gotta admit they're very good at what they do. I don't know what exactly that is, but they're good at it. However, as we know, with the good comes the bad. And for Kim, after posting some pictures from her most recent photo shoot, well, she's dealing with the bad. If you haven't seen her posts yet, which are on Instagram and Twitter, Kardashian can be seen wearing large hoop earrings with the Om inside them, a sacred symbol to Hinduism. Now, it's one thing if you're trying to raise awareness or be proud of your beliefs or religion, culture, whatever it is. It's another to wear a religion symbol for fashion. Of course, this led to a handful of Twitter users to call Kim out. However, as of this recording, she has yet to respond to any of the backlash. One user wrote, I quote, Hinduism isn't an aesthetic, stop disrespecting our religion. While another said, I quote, is now a good time to mention that the Om is a sacred symbol to Hindus and not just an accessory? However, as is usually the case, there was the other side who were actually defending Kim's decision and saying that her wearing the Om will only raise awareness and educate people about the culture and religion of Hinduism. Which, I won't lie, guys, prior to me scripting and filming this video, I didn't know much about Hinduism, and not to say that I do know a lot now, but I know more than I did a day ago, so take from that what you will. The point I'm making is if Kim didn't do this, I wouldn't have to make this video, which means I wouldn't have done that research, so I don't know. Does that mean what you do is okay? I think it depends on your views of cultural appropriation. Those defending Kim tweeted things such as, I quote, if the Om can be worn around the neck, why can't it be worn as an earring? People taking a swing at Kim here are just doing some sort of propaganda to get Hindus to be branded as intolerant, which Hindus are absolutely not. Another replying to someone calling Kim out on her post replied, I quote, I don't see this as disrespect at all. How can you assume beyond reasonable doubt that she's ignorant about its origins? Because she's a Kardashian? Prejudice. And lowering Hinduism to a religion is short-sighted in the first place. Om is so much more than a sacred symbol. Now, as you can clearly see, people are divided as I'd expect them to be. But something that I'd love to also highlight here is that we're talking about Kim Kardashian, guys. And this is not me trying to defend her actions. Let me make that very, very clear. How I feel about this is irrelevant. I'm just like the middleman telling the news. But I do want to raise awareness of something. I'm just trying to shed some light on a situation, the bigger picture here. It's Kim Kardashian. She's not like a regular person taking selfies in a room with a timer on her camera. She has an entire team come up with her style, what she wears, the accessories, the themes of the photo shoots, and so on. She's got the photographer who's also taking the pictures, the makeup people, the wardrobe, all that stuff. So to assume that Kim was the driving force behind this entire photo shoot, well, I mean, we should also question who else allowed this to happen. Of course, given that Kim is the one wearing them and sharing the images, she's going to be held accountable for whatever she does. But much like when the actors from Saturday Night Live got a ton of backlash for some old skits they did, well, I was wondering why everyone was so quick to call out the actors, but not the writers, the producers, the directors, and everyone else who was on board with the idea or the skit at the time until the music stopped. You know, like when it hit the fan and then everyone got the backlash and then the directors and the writers and the producers were nowhere to be found while the actors were taking all the heat. That's all I'm saying. Now, I'm not telling you guys who to be mad at. As you know, I believe everyone has the right to believe and do as they want. So if you want to be mad at Kim or you want to defend Kim, all the power to you. Do whatever you gotta do. I just think it's important that we realize she isn't the only one making these decisions, so odds are getting mad at her and only her won't change things in the bigger picture, like in the long run. If it's not Kim doing this, it'll be the next model or influencer who works with the same stylist or photographer who feels this is okay. Or maybe this will be the last time. I really don't know. I'm just trying to, share a side of perspective that a lot of these news outlets and sources aren't talking about, because Kim's the big headline, not everybody else, right? So that's all I'm trying to do. Now, as we know, Kim has also been called out in the past for cultural appropriation. There was a time she was rocking box braids in another photo shoot where she was seen wearing a mangtika, which is a traditional piece of jewelry usually worn on one's wedding day or any other large celebration according to Indian culture. Her widely popular brand Skims was also incredibly problematic when it was originally introduced as kimono, which is known to be a part of Japanese culture. Of course, following the backlash, she would decide to officially change the name from kimono to Skims, but as we can see, this clearly isn't the first time time and probably won't be the last time that Kim K is accused of cultural appropriation. I feel a big driving force behind whether this is problematic or not would be intention. That being said, I understand why people would be upset or feel disrespected. It's unclear if Kim will speak on the backlash, but given that she's left the posts up for quite some time now, it seems she'll be sticking to her guns and standing by her decision. Now, as always, guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one down below. Do you feel this is an issue or cultural appropriation, or is it an overreaction by some? Let me know your thoughts down below. Truthfully, no one is right or wrong, as everyone is entitled to their own beliefs and opinions. As we can see, some are divided on this one, so I'd love to hear what you guys think. For now, let's do some comment replies from the video. Kim Kardashian emotional over Kanye West divorce. I am Mackenzie said, Kim, I raised all my kids on my own, her multiple nannies. Am I a joke to you? Yes. People don't realize how much work nannies do. Like, they really don't, so yes. Like that, being a nanny is like being a mother. It is. So, Keza007 said they definitely lasted a lot longer than I thought they would, but it's still sad for all involved. I'll be very honest. I thought this was gonna be like her marriage to the basketball player, what was it? Chris Humphries, was it? Chris Humphries, I think it was. I don't remember. But I thought it was gonna be like a week and then they're gonna break. I'm surprised they had children. So, but hey, at the end of the day, they're still a family. Regardless if they're together or not, they still have kids. So I do hope they could, you know, for the kids' sake, work it out and manage that as a family that could, you know, give the kids a nice upbringing together without them getting involved in the drama, the headlines, the tabloids, you know? Sign name here said Kanye has joint custody. There's literally no reason to go back to that mess of a family. See, that's the thing. A lot of people, I feel, are gonna just bash Kanye and be like, he shouldn't have the kids, he shouldn't raise the kids, this and that. We gotta like recognize what the Kardashians do too. They do things a lot just to get into the headlines. I don't know if this Kris Jenner, I don't know who decided to do this. Odds are they knew it'd be an issue, because if it's been an issue before, like I mentioned all the other times, they're not surprised. So that's all I'm saying, guys. All right, I've been your host, Pepper, Jared Pepper Bronstein. Have yourselves a great, what day is, you get Sunday, I think you're watching this one. Today's Saturday, I think it's coming out on Sunday. Whenever it comes out, have a wonderful day, week, month, year, life. Just be happy. Choose happiness if you can. Not everyone can. I can. Whatever. Love you guys. Mwah. Let's do this, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.